Tell me how OneClip is helping to perpetuate the Paperclips project.
What I see OneClip doing is educating educators and teachers, and they're bringing the message and they're showing teachers how to use this message of paperclips in a very practical way. They're giving them activities to do that are very simple. You know, they don't require the teacher to spend hours and hours looking for resources. OneClip is giving teachers resources that they can use immediately and that is appropriate for the kids they teach.
Did you ever think in a million years that your project, that your students' project at Whitwell Middle School would inspire so many across the world?
I never thought, I have never had a clue that this project would inspire anybody except our own students. All I wanted was for our children to have a global view and to understand that there are other cultures out there and that every person on the face of this earth is a very important creation to be respected and accepted.
And I know people who watch the film are curious about what's going on now. So, it's been 7 years since the film was released, even more than that since the project started. What are you doing now, Ms. Hooper?
Well, Ms. Hooper is retired for 1.5 years, almost 2 years now, and I love that. But I volunteer my time to come here every week and coordinate the project, see that the letters that we still receive, the paper clips, those things are filed and answered, that the kids get some background so that they are able to lead the groups who come here. Every Friday we have groups of, we have school groups, we have church groups, we have senior citizens groups who come to learn about the project and to see the artifacts in the car and the things we have. And so I teach children, the background and help them learn just to be docents, to be speakers. And when I have to, I travel around the country and talk to teachers and other groups about starting projects of their own.
How important do you think it is that Whitwell continues this voluntary Holocaust program for its students?
Well, I think it's critically important to continue this voluntary Holocaust project. I think it's just important that people learn to be volunteers, period. That we all should find something in our communities that we commit ourselves to. And that because we need to be involved, the children need to be involved, and it's a legacy. They need to have that sense of pride that, look, this project started, well, for us now it's been 13 years, and I am a part of the continuation, and it makes my community, it presents a really positive image out to the rest of the world of my community and the work that we are able to do as kids. Because, a lot of people think middle school kids are just, that they are not serious about anything, that they're not committed to anything. And I think it's really important that children learn from a very early age that you have to be committed, that you have to volunteer, you have to be a part of the community, and you have to present yourself and your community in a very positive way to the rest of the world.
Can one person really make a difference?
Well, absolutely, one person can make a difference. If you look at any of the great movements in history, good or bad, they did not begin with a group. They began with one person who had a vision. Whether that vision was what I would think is an appropriate vision, or whether that vision was evil. All the great movements in history started with one person's vision. And I think it's our job as educators to give children that sense that I am so important, I can make a difference. I can change the world. All I have to do is have a vision, commit to it, and be able to, and go out and work to see that what I want, what I see, gets accomplished.
And for an educator who is thinking about attending a OneClip Summer Institute, what advice would you give them?
Sign up immediately so you don't get left out. And come with an open heart. Come ready to share, because you're going to get lots of information and lots of skills that you can take back, but you also are going to be sharing and learning from each other, and that's a critical thing too, you know. And you build this network. The more friends you have, the more people you have with knowledge, the better job you're going to do at whatever you do, you know. And I think that OneClip provides you with that network, you know, those people that you can call on and you can say, oh, I was at this summer institute with this person and they shared this, and you know, and you support each other. It's great to know that support is a wonderful thing for teachers, because a lot of times they kind of get, you know, they get in their own little world and they get isolated and they think nobody else has the same problems. But when they come to OneClip, they find out that we are mutually supportive and we have mutual problems.
If there's one thing that you would hope people would learn or do because of the Paper Clips project, what would that be?
It's the theme that I give people over and over is that life is a choice. And I want people to learn to choose to create a world where love and respect and acceptance are the rule and not the exception. That's it.